Hey, what's up guys, Jaeky here. Today we're going to be going over a Cypher guide for Pearl. I'm going to be going over all of my favorite setups for every site and also attacking setups as well. So let's get right into it. Starting with the A site, I like to put my cam for art. So you're going to take out your cam and you're just going to put it right on these leaves right here. Just like that. And this is able to spot the art lurk as well as anybody walking out A, so you can use this cam to watch both. Another good cam that you can use on the A site here is going top site and then just putting it right here just so you want to jump, put it in that corner. And as you can see, you can use this cam for retake. You can see exactly where they're planning, ping them for your team to spam, and this is just a great cam to use for retaking. Another cam you can use to get deep info A main early is this one right here. So just put it on this balcony and you can see into A main. If you want even more information, you can just walk up to the barrier right here and put your cam on the box. And as you can see all of A main here and get very early information. You can use this cam also to help a duelist push up to get space. Moving on to the trips, the first one that I like to do is this one right here on the light. It goes across just like that. There's a ton of different trips you can do. You can also do one for church. So for church, you can put it right here. You can either put it low or you can put it high depending on if they have a fade. If you want the Prowler or the Skydog or whatever to go under the trip, you can put it high, but you can use this trip church to spam off of. So if you're playing B, I like to play pit as Cypher. So with this trip, you can spam off of it and kill the guy church. You can also put trips for default right here, and same thing, you just put your trip here on default, and then if you're playing pit, you can spam off of that trip. Another trip you can do is off this light right here. It goes across just like that. Another nice trip that you can do as well is put a low trip back sight that goes across just like this if you're playing pit. So just put a trip right here and you can play off of this trip right here and peek off of it. You can also spam the wall as well. If they peek this side and get caught, you can swing from here and get a free kill. For your cages, I always like to put one right here on the left side of sight, and then you can pop this to spam your trips, or you can just pop it to play around. You can also put a cage on the right side as well if you just want to play back sight. So if you want to play back sight instead of playing pit, you can put cages on both these sides, and then depending on which angle you're peeking from or which angle you're using to spam off your trips, you can pop the cages accordingly. So if I wanted to spam off this side, pop your cage, spam off your trips, or you can pop this one and spam from this side. Moving on to the B site, there's a really strong cam that you can do. All you want to do is go heaven here and then stand right here to where your cam is blue, jump, and then you can click it on the wall here behind, just like that. And then as you can see with this cam, you can see all of the B main walk up, and you can also see down B link. So depending on what you want to look at, you can also pop this cam early just to listen for footsteps, and then just look around depending on what you want to look at. For the trips, I like to do one that just goes across B main here, and you want to move it to where it lands right on this pipe, just like that. Makes it a little bit harder to break. And then for your second trip, I like to just put it right here going across, but you can really switch it up depending on how you want to play. And then I like to always put a cage right here, just like that in the middle. And then when they're flooding up, you can pop this cage, and if they hit this trip, you can spam it. So just spam off of that trip right there. And then you can also put a second cage here. And with this cage, you can use it to spam off this trip. So when they're flooding up site, you can pop this cage, spam off of it, and you can also use this cage to play around if you want to peek from here, let's say, or you just want to fall back all the way to spawn. You can use this cage to do that. You can also put trips backhaul as well. So this one right here is one that I like to put just like that. And then you put a cage right here. And then when they're flooding backhaul on you, just pop this cage. You can spam off of it. And you can pair this trip also with this long one as well. And again, just use this cage to spam B main. Here's also a nice aggressive trip that you can do. I like to do this on pistol round. So basically what I do is I will buy a ghost and one cage and one trip. And all you want to do is as soon as the round starts, you're going to put your trip right here, put a cage at this corner. And then when they're flooding up to around this point, they're going to hit this trip. And all you need to do is just pop your cage, and you can use your ghost and just spam them through this cage. Moving on to the attacking setup, starting with the cams. For this one, this is going to see all of mid. You just want to hop up on this box right here and then go all the way into the corner of the box. Now we're just going to put our cam right here on this ceiling. As you can see, it should flip to the right here, just like that. And as you can see with this cam, you can pretty much see all of mid. Pretty sure you can put it even higher. Yeah, right here, as you can see. This cam right here, so you can see if anybody walks out mid doors, and you can see if anybody walks up art as well. So this cam is great for getting mid to control and just mid presence. Another cam you can do to see down B link is if you jump off of this box and then aim right here on this chimney. just like that. You can use this cam to see down B link, and you can see anybody playing this area right here. Moving on to the trips, I pretty much just use my trips very basically to trip flank. For B trip, that's the one I do. And then for A trip, this one's a little bit interesting. You actually want to aim it on this doorway right here to where it goes across top mid, just like that. And now this will stop anybody from lurking up top mid, and they can only get to this point. And also anybody obviously flanking from B is unable to get past this trip. So those are like the only real 2 trips I'd like to do to hold flank. And then if you're saving a trip, you can obviously use your other trip just for any aggro trips on site. But that's pretty much it, guys. That is the Cypher guide for Pearl. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.